You know that everyone is you pushed out. Whatever you believe is whatever the external world is going to show to you. And by extension, your recipe as well. So if you have a deep belief around not being chosen, your recipe is going to show you that as well, where they're probably not going to commit, or they're going to just be players and not really being the kind of person that you want. I have found that the best way to let go of these beliefs is through EFT tapping. It really helps you get to the subconscious root of those beliefs, so you let them go and then your recipe changes in front of you. However, there is this technique that no one really talks about and is absolutely magical when it comes to changing your recipe. If you don't know me, my name is Alex. I am the manifestation coach that brings you all the results by combining the law of assumption with EFT tapping. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any videos. And if you want to work with me, you have all the details in the description box. You can also join the membership that is all about manifesting your recipe and manifesting love in general, so you get all of the support that you need. So let's get into this. One of my favorite techniques that I use when I am working with my clients one-on-one is surrogate tapping. It is very little known and spoken about in the EFT tapping manifestation world in general, but it works so well. So what you have to understand is that you, as the operant power in your life, as the creator of your reality, you create whatever you believe, right? So any label that you have put on your recipe, that for example they are emotionally unavailable, that is exactly what it is going to show you, what the world externally to you is going to show you. So it is great to notice that you have that belief, and you also have to admit that, well, I created this belief. By extension, I can remove that belief and then this person will be exactly how I want them to be. This is how you change your recipe. Because we are all connected and everyone is you pushed out, you can tap on yourself and help their beliefs. Because everything is created from you. But sometimes it's very difficult to realize that you have created this belief around them being emotionally unavailable, or that they are players, or that they are angry, or that they are far away, they don't choose you, whatever it is that you have labeled your recipe, that you have said to yourself that this is who they are, and it's just easier to blame the other person. Yes, you are the one that created it, but it's just easier to say, well, that's who they are, right? But with surrogate tapping, what you can do is tap on them so they start feeling better, and by extension, also you. Because if you remove any barriers of them being emotionally unavailable, you are also healing any barriers that you have, any beliefs that you have around emotional availability and around receiving the love from the other person. I hope I'm making sense with this, but basically, you tap on yourself and it helps the other person, which are just a version of you because they are you pushed out. So you basically just heal you when you heal them and everything changes. When I was studying EFT tapping, this was like so many years ago, they were teaching how to do surrogate tapping to help someone else's pain, because you are still hitting on the meridians, the energy points that where the energy flows in their body energetically. Because again, we're all one and we are all connected. It works really, really well for pain. I have tested it and it works really well. And I have also tested it on my clients as well when it comes to manifesting to change other person's behavior and changing who they are and what they believe, because that is also in their energetic space. So you can change that by doing surrogate tapping. So the very important thing here to think about when you are doing surrogate tapping is that it all starts with you. The way that I do tapping for love specifically is to think back to a memory that is really impacting you and your relationship with love in general or with your SP. So you go back to that memory and you notice what's coming up for you. Maybe here you feel like you are not chosen, like you are not prioritized, anything that comes up for you, and you tap on that belief, on that memory until that has gone. Once you have cleared it for yourself, you go into surrogate tapping. So then you go back to that same memory or that same instance, but now you are the other person. So here you are going to be your SP and you want to think about what they are thinking, what they are believing in this moment. Because the law of assumption teaches us that whatever you assume is the reality. So if you are assuming that you as your SP is struggling with communication, is struggling with emotions, is thinking you are too much, is thinking I can't commit to you or there is someone better, whatever that is, bring it to the surface, you tap on that, you let it go until that is gone. And this might require quite a few rounds of tapping. That is fine. But with each round, you are changing your SP. With each round, you are changing yourself as well. Because whenever you're tapping on your SP, you're also tapping on your beliefs because it's your assumption. It also doesn't have to take very long. Take 10 minutes. Go into who your SP is and just assume. If you don't have a perfect memory of this, go into who they are and ask yourself, what am I believing as your SP? Believing about this person? What am I believing about love? What am I believing about commitment? What am I believing about my future? And just change it. Just release and let go. And then always finish with an affirmation round. Especially if you're changing your SP, you want them to be this ideal that you have. Maybe they buy you flowers every week. Maybe they open doors for you. They bring you breakfast in bed. Add those affirmations in the end. I can guarantee that after you do surrogate tapping, you will get some sort of movement. With all of my clients that I have done this with, they have either gotten a message, a call, even if they have been in no contact. It really is such a good tool to change your SP, change yourself in the process, in becoming the version of you that already has your desires. I hope that this video was useful for you. Let me know if you have any questions about surrogate tapping. We will be doing a lot of that inside of the membership as well, so if you want to join that. But let me know how you get on with this and I will see you in the next video. And don't forget to subscribe.